and welcome to the E3 special of Zelda news. Firstly, A Link to the Past 2, as we've been calling it, is now officially called A Link Between Worlds. A new trailer has been released for the game along with a lot of new screenshots. A Link Between Worlds is also said to run at 60 frames per second, and the Zelda director teased at a big surprise for players, but we're yet to get updated on that one. And Nintendo officially announced that it will be released in November 2013 in North America. There's not yet been any discussion of the game's release in other territories yet, while the European release is still vaguely regarded as towards the end of the year. So it looks like there'll be 2 Zelda releases this year, with the Wind Waker HD releasing worldwide in October. During E3, the producer of the Zelda series was asked if the Wind Waker HD would include a hard mode for players who are already familiar with the game, or if it would include any of the dungeons that have apparently been cut out. Unfortunately, the answer is pretty much no. Apparently the dungeons that were removed from the original Wind Waker were actually taken out because they were used in other Zelda games, so obviously they can't be reused. And they don't want to add any new content to the game because the focus is really staying true to the original game and providing that same original experience. That being said, however, the Triforce collecting quest at the end of the game will be tweaked to allow for smoother gameplay, the Tingle Bottle feature will replace the Tingle Tuner, and you will now have the option to increase the boat's speed. They're also planning to fix the pacing within the game and tighten the gaps to make the overall experience and story feel a little bit tighter. The game does look totally gorgeous though, with refined textures and 1080p visuals. The new Wind Waker will also make full use of abilities and controls on the gamepad and will be completely playable on just the gamepad. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Zelda Wii U just yet, but Miyamoto did say that they were even considering showing it at E3. We're also working on a new Wii U Zelda game, Miyamoto told Game Informer. Work on that is progressing fairly concretely. In fact, we were thinking about showing it here at E3, but decided to wait just a little bit longer before sharing it with everyone. So hopefully we'll get to see some actual footage of Zelda Wii U before the end of this year. And unfortunately there's not really a lot of news about the game just yet, but they have said that unexpected things are going to happen. I just wonder when we can expect to find out what those things actually are. On something we do know plenty about, the new Super Smash Bros. Was announced at E3. Of course, the game features many of the characters from the first 3 installments of the series, with the addition of a few new characters, such as Mega Man, who I'm sure we all expected, and Villager from Animal Crossing. In something I'm sure most of us didn't see coming, even the Wii Fit trainer has joined the Super Smash lineup. I personally think adding in the Wii Fit trainer is awesome, and it's something that I sort of love about Nintendo. It was so unexpected and it's a little bit funny, and I feel like it really captures the sort of humorous approach they have towards most things. Supposedly the Wii U and 3DS versions of the game will have distinct differences. In the handheld version of Super Smash Bros, the characters are outlined so they were easier to see from far away. This version will also feature a few completely different stages that are inspired from handheld titles such as Spirit Tracks and Nintendogs, while the Wii U version of the game will have courses tailored to console games. The game is set to release in 2014 for both Wii U and 3DS. And as I'm sure a lot of you expected, Mario Kart 8 has also been announced. Mario Kart 8 implements the concept of anti-gravity, allowing racers to drive up and down walls and on the underside of spiraling tracks. Features such as flying with gliders, driving underwater, and riding motorcycles will return from Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart Wii, but as expected, Mario Kart 8 will feature online multiplayer modes and have Miiverse integration. New tracks will also be available that will split into 2-layered spirals and contain many hidden tracks and paths. Some of the new courses shown were a Mushroom Kingdom track, a Boo's House track, a candy and desert themed track, and a town track inspired by San Francisco, complete with a trolley system that players must avoid collisions with. And that's it for most of Nintendo's E3 news. I'll leave you guys with a lovely fan-made trailer of Link's Shadow.
Demon!